character selection.
Yeah, and of course, with the other regions, North America and Europe, eventually it ended up being the people winning twos were also winning singles. But there was a time where that wasn't the case. I know when LDZ had his reign, he was notoriously not that great at doubles, right? So we had some different teams showing up here. But back to this match, we're going into stage striking right now. We've got Legit on Zol, DB on Barasa, and Chocomint on Nash, with Baltazar on the Bryn, of course.
An interesting pick. We've actually seen the Nash come out from a few players from a few different regions. I think Chocomint was also using the Nash in the 1v1s as well.
Nash
and I think it was that exact skin as well.
Oh yeah, I've seen Nash picked so few times that I'm like, wow, he has that skin.
He's kind of making his rounds now in 2020. It's a whole new year. We got all the regions involved. We got new characters that haven't been really represented in
Taros was nearly won the EU 2v2 earlier today. And then obviously Nash was a pocket pick for Stingray North American singles. But here we go in a game number 1 on Mammoth Fortress. We're opening it up, and both teams are scrambling for weapons, and the red team wins out on both weapon spawns right away, and Chocomint immediately just putting on the pain.
Just a quick taste of everyone who's watched him get to this point. This is, just an example of the skill of Chocomint with this hammer, this fabulous weapon that he is making it look so easy to use.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how he utilizes Nash's signature kit. I know there's tons of creative ways to utilize that down signature as well, but DB, ever since he got the blasters, has been doing a remarkable job. Just put so much damage on the Choco that they lost their weapon, and now, despite taking the beginning hits at the start of the match, has the least amount of damage so far, and Choco can't even make it back. Gravity cancel neutral stick just to delay the fall, which I don't think was the best idea, and Baltazar goes down with a double knockout for Legit on the Zol.
And already,
they're still
Blue team getting a major advantage right now, looking for all this bonus damage going against the red team. And every single hit that they take is just an extra step away, taking that lead just further and further beyond the point that Blue team, the red team can, pull this back. And that's something that they're going to have to be careful about, because if they can't, if the red team keeps losing out in all these trades, they're going to have a huge amount of trouble later on in the set when they have to go game number 2, game number 3, and that momentum, that mentality is going to carry with them. Yeah.
Choco finally getting that last hit onto Legit. Lots of damage taken on that second stock, but Baltazar has been doing a great job being able to hold on to his. Put out a sidelight and an easy sidelight nair for DB into the recovery, brings Choco down to their last stock, and now it's a 1v2.
that was a neutral signal.
Well, he was standing there for a while, right? And he's like looking at Legit and going like, what are you doing? And oh no, maybe regretting the friendly fire there. They took full advantage of the state that Legit was put into to annihilate that stock, and they're continuing. Now on to DB. Down air after down air is coming through. Baltazar wants to end the stock super quick and secure the lead. Recovery comes through, not enough to take that stock off the top, but the stocks are completely even. Chocomint, on the other hand, very damaged during all that exchange on the right, and DB takes down Baltazar. What will show?
Oh no! Trying to go off stage to delay, waiting for his teammate to come back, and he just gets nailed by 2 weapon throws. That's absolutely devastating. You hate to see it happen. Baltazar is now going to have to make this 3-stock run all by himself, but the team cohesion from Doritos Boy and Legit is just on point right now, and the solo pressure is on for Baltazar, trying to find an opportunity to get a few counter hits in. But this Zol and the Zol into the Barraza as well are 2 just difficult picks to play around when they have such fantastic weapons on 2 players that have just a fantastic team dynamic.
Ooh, and there's the down sig. Did catch him out of the recovery. Think of the KO, but at this point, it's only a matter of time.
And it's right there, Baltazar. Oh, wow, going deep off for the side air. Doritos Boy finding that KO off on the right.
Yeah, so a 3-stock victory for the blue team. It was looking a little dicey halfway through. I think that I'd like to see Legit and DB tighten up their 1v2. There were moments where there was so much friendly fire going on. I was like, if you guys continue to hit each other, there's actually a chance that Baltazar can bring this back. So we're going to go into game number 2 here. Let's see if it continues this way. Obviously, they won pretty convincingly. They had some stocks to spare. So moving forward, Chocomint was getting knocked around pretty hard.
Yeah, I can see an argument for Baltazar's coming back into that set, because both of the players were pretty deep in the red, and a solid hit from an axe. He is playing Bryn, or one of the spear signature moves as well. They hit it fantastically hard. So there is an argument to say that he probably could have made that back, and that DB and Legit were playing around maybe a little bit too much. So like you said, they need to bring in the team cohesion, maybe cool it. Oh, did you get him off the top? He did. Huge play coming off the top from DB to find that recovery. And Chocomint looks like he's about to follow suit.
Yeah, those weapon throws have been perfect coming out from Legit and DB. Whenever an edge guard occurs onto Choco, and now Balthazar dodging in place, gets hit with the last bit of that gun recovery. And a 6-4 lead for the blue team. Finally, DB goes down. Solid signature usage from Nash. Spear throw goes all the way up, picks up the hammer, but Legit's doing a great job of just putting even more damage on the Balthazar. Weapon toss stops the neutral sig, and now Balthazar very close to maybe losing their second stock in game 2.
Chocomint looking for a hit with the hammer, ground pound, very close to connecting. DB just trying to play it around, getting caught by the recovery. Now the down air, weapon throw, and a down air. Huge plays coming out from Doritos Boy. He's looking like spicy nacho right now with that flavorful finisher.
Man, and Balthazar severely damaged. I was expecting DB to put that the neutral sig a little bit earlier, but Choco was going for that ground pound. Oh no, Choco does touch the stage. That axe downer did not hit. Balthazar still severely damaged, but the first bit of damage is going to Choco. And once again, it looks like that Nash player is going to be the first one that is off of the game. In game number 2, Balthazar sent flying. Be careful with the friendly fire there, Legit.
I think the side light from the axe actually popped Chocomint back up, even after the ground pound from Doritos Boy. That's I don't think the direction that he was hoping he would go, but wow, the down sig from Doritos Boy launching Chocomint out of the ceiling, and now it's just Balthazar again.
Yeah. So let's see how it works here in the 1v2. They're going to set up some time. Oh, see, just those team combos I'm talking about. A lot of their setups are leading into them just absolutely annihilating each other, and Balthazar taking full advantage of it as he goes for the triple recovery onto Legit.
They also hit each other quite a bit during the team combos. It makes me wonder how much practice they might have done in friendly twos.
Or maybe that's just like
I have the same problem.
Maybe they're going for an aesthetic there, right? Because like Zol and Barasa, they as legends don't feel like they're the ones that play nice when they're in a team game, regardless of whatever it is. So maybe it makes sense, right? Barasa, Zol just beating on each other while beating their opponents.
Who's the beefiest berserker of them all?
Right, but showing that it doesn't matter how many times friendly fire occurs, they're still very convincingly winning these games. A 4-stock victory over Balthazar and Chocomint in game number 2. One more game, and that's going to be grand finals secured for Legit and DB. And the Taros is going to be coming out for Chocomint, a real popular pick in doubles in all of the regions.
Oh, yeah. Weekend. I mean, you got the axe, you got the hammer, 2 heavy weapons, you got great signatures. There's a lot going for the Taros pick here. And he's holding on to the hammer. He was utilizing that on the Nash pick, so this isn't too far gone of a pocket pick to switch to.
Yeah, so we've got the stages are going through now, and there we go.
We're going to see if this Taros pick can be the catalyst that will allow Chocomint and Balthazar to find some kind of victory here. They are going to be going to Miami Dome as well.
Certainly need to change something to stop losing those stocks as early as they were doing. Because it was very consistent in the past 2 games where it's just like they would take a ton of damage and they wouldn't be able to hold on to it. And it's already starting now.
But Legit already getting a huge
Chocomint
Balthazar
is still just getting knocked around. Finally got a stomp onto DB. But the down sig just ends that stock, and that's 17 seconds flat.
17 seconds. I mean, and that 20 seconds, and that's 2 stocks already gone.
And Choco is continuing to get comboed. I mean, a little bit of friendly fire there, but at this point, does it really matter? DB has not.
Chocomint finding the KO.
It does
There's no
matter.
way he can get back from that.
Neutral sig, double down air. Taros just constant. Oh, he does it again. Chocomint with the double knockout. Okay. The beginning looked a little rough, but you're starting to convince me on the Taros.
That pick is working in spades
right
now.
That's like
a full flush.
It's the most beautiful thing to see is a slide charge neutral sig on Taros succeeding. And getting 3-piece strings onto Legit here. DB has switched focus over to Balthazar, who also has 2 stocks, but right now the red team has got a slight lead. Chocomint going really deep with that ground pound. Dodge.
Got the recovery. Okay. He did tap the wall, though.
But
there it is.
Recovery was gone again. DB's done.
Doesn't even need no weapon throw needed. He can just camp the corner and try to bait out that dodge early on so that he has to use it unoptimally.
Yeah,
that's
DB
exactly what was
has beginning smashed on the edge, on the left side of the edge there. Chocomint showing that they've got a lot of tricks up their sleeve when it comes to playing this Taros. Nair comes through. Down sigs are starting, but DB caught that. That's the perfect place to catch a Barasa down sig. It was just a little too early. Another one on a platform would certainly take out Chocomint. Went for a D-Light. Oh, but the slide charge neutral sig just did not connect. Tried to get that alley-oop off that neutral light with a Sair, but he can't catch anybody. The signatures are flying out, and there's just no purchase. Legit gets the recovery on Chocomint. They go down.
He tries the neutral sig, almost barely missing the corner.
And the double knockout.
And both of the red team players are going to take the fall, and that's going to be equalized stock. So that advantage that they just had is not quite as far as it once was. But now Chocomint with the axe is going to be trying to duel against DB on the left side. And with a map so small, you wonder how that's even possible. But right now, Balthazar is just trying to get a little bit of damage onto Legit, and that cannon is just punishing him just a little bit too much. Chocomint as well taking a little bit too much damage. Balthazar going really deep, and that is going to cost him. Balthazar getting caught out right now. Legit and DB both ganging up on him. The recovery up the top, not going to finish into a KO. Both recoveries out from both of these blue team players, not connecting as well.
This is looking like it's going to be the end for Balthazar as he falls right into the down sig from DB. An excellent finish coming out from DB and Legit. I mean, Chocomint made some really great adjustments in the middle of that game, but as we see by the damage numbers, it takes more than a few neutral signatures connecting with some early KOs to win a matchup. And we're seeing as they went for that edge guard towards the top, Balthazar, upon landing, perfect finish from DB. And DB and Legit,
they're going on to the winners.
Are into grands.
Or the grands. That was winners.
Yeah,
so
was winners.
Now we're going to have to go back down to the semifinals.
Yeah, lower semis. So this is the match that's going to determine who goes into the lower finals to fight against the loser of that match. And we have Power Ranger and Lopez against Fiend and Stardeath. That's the matchup that we have coming up